Hey guys, what's up? It's Cody. So I am 5 months on T today, May 11th. As far as changes go, nothing too exciting. I feel like 6 months is probably more exciting, but I'm making a 5-month video anyways. I feel like every week I do my shot, like facial hair starts growing faster, or like more, it's starting to fill in more. Maybe someone else might notice it if they're standing close enough. My voice is finally not as squeaky, so that is nice. Building more muscle in the gym still. Gosh, what other changes? I'm passing more. It's funny that at work I pass as male to customers, but then my coworkers will still give me female pronouns. It just kind of shows you how strange you can be when someone recognizes your face, and that's like all they focus on is the familiarity of your face. So if they've known you for a long time, then they're not going to notice changes or whatever. They won't see you as customers see you. So I don't know what that says, but I just decided to talk about it. I was gonna kind of give out my coming out story because I never did that, even though I said I was going to like weeks ago. So here it goes. Okay, so I grew up in going to a Christian school all the way from pre-K to high school. Religion was a big part of my life. I don't think I even really knew what being gay was until high school, and the way that I found out what it was because we were being kind of taught about it in Bible class. And from then on, from that point, I was pretty paranoid that people were going to suspect me as being gay or accuse me of it or whatever. So I did everything in my ability to not be accused of that, which to me meant like being awkward and not talking to girls, or just kind of withdrawing altogether. I didn't want to like hug my friends because I didn't want them to think that I was enjoying it a little too much, which, by the way, if you are my friend watching this, I didn't have weird crushes on you, I'm sorry, but yeah, I didn't want to hug friends because I didn't want them to think anything, because I was paranoid and I had some internalized homophobia going on, so that is my deal. Anyways, so I got married at age 21 because being gay or trans or anything just was not an option. It did not align with the beliefs that I had or that was taught growing up. So it not being an option, my option was to get married, just like the rest of my friends were doing. And so 3 years later, after being married, just 3 years, my husband at the time, that sounds so weird, was in the military, and we were stationed in Germany. The last 9 months of my marriage I spent in Germany, and I came home to go to culinary school because it was a passion, like cooking was a passion of mine, and I had always wanted to pursue it, so I finally was like, fuck it. I had this mental clarification after an unyear mental breakdown of like, is this all that is to life? And if this is all that is left, then this sucks. And so basically I went home from Germany, went to culinary school, and things kind of started to align from there. Putting a long story short, I started gaining the confidence that I needed through school, or just through living my life for myself for the first time ever. And that gave me the determination to be more authentic and to not care so much about what other people thought, or being so afraid of what other people would think about me or being rejected. Part of that also is that I met my first girlfriend, and I found out what it was like to actually be like attracted to the person that I was with, or I found out what love was for the first time, which also brought me to my first heartbreak. But it seems that everything happens for a reason, because that heartbreak gave me the power to go to a coming out group here locally where I met my best friend. She's still my best friend. I even had an interview with her earlier on if you want to check that out. But from then on, she was there with me to come out publicly as gay. That was my first coming out. And then she was also the first one that I came out to as trans, and I remember I sent her an email, and I was just like kind of freaking out, like, what does this mean? Like, I don't identify as female. And she was super awesome, of course. And then from there, I started going to therapy, and then I came out to my mom in therapy. I thought I was more prepared for things than I actually was. So I kind of went back into the trans closet. And I think the difference between coming out as trans and coming out as gay is that not only did I still have like feelings of shame that I was dealing with everything, those feelings of shame were so strong, and then I was asking other people to do things for me. Like being gay, I was like, okay, cool, whatever, it's my life. Fuck you. But being trans, I was like asking people to change my name, change my pronouns and stuff like that. I just wasn't prepared, so I kind of swept all that under the rug and didn't say anything for, gosh, like over a year or 2 years later. I still knew that I wanted to have top surgery. I was still binding and stuff. But I didn't have the courage to actually come out until after I had top surgery, or like maybe a little bit before. But I didn't actually change my name until after top surgery. Didn't come out as trans publicly until after I had top surgery. And yeah, that is my coming out story. So it's all still pretty fresh to me, technically, even though I'm 5 months on testosterone and like 8 months post top surgery. Yeah, so, you know, being under 30 and have been married, divorced, and transitioning it's something that not every 20-something can say. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Peace out, guys. See you next week.